What's up, everyone? This is another nightly divination reading that I'm doing. Excuse the air conditioner. It's kind of hot here where I am, so. But I'm going to be doing once again a card oracle card reading from the Angelarium. Uh, if you can see that, but Angelarium by Eli, well, who is it? Eli Minya and Peter Morbach. This deals with the pantheon of angels that exist on the divine realm. I'm going to be doing a 5-card draw, similar to what I had done with the Lucifer Tarot, where I will be addressing issues like the core of the issue, the current negative factor, the current positive factor, the nearest future, result, and outcome. If you can see that, I know it's backwards, but I'll show it to you later. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start shuffling the cards. This addresses the Sephiroth and other angelic beings that are, I guess, maybe in the Bible. I don't know. Even though I studied it for a long time, the Bible, I wouldn't say that I'm a complete expert, because some of it was misrepresented. I didn't come from a very religious home, I'll tell you that. My parents, they didn't frequent church very often. Every once in a while we frequented church, but we'd go through a phase of it, and then we'd quit going. But I did go to private schools, so some of them I got a good education in the Bible, and some of them I didn't. So but I guess that's just part of living in Western culture, is that you're not exposed to other religions very often. So anyways, this card will be the core of the issue that we need to address. So let's see, maybe I got that wrong. Let's see, who do we have? We have Azrael, Angel of Death, again, being the core of the issue right now. So, yeah, we're going to have to read this. He keeps popping up. So, right now, Azrael is the Angel of Death, and he's at the core of the issue. So, let you see that. So I'm doing this in a cross formation. So when death keeps reoccurring in a reading, it can signify that in of itself or other issues at hand. So we will have to look deeper into the reading to figure out why this is brought to our attention for a second time in this reading. So let me find it. They didn't do a very good job in how they laid this book out. Let's see. Why can I find him? Sorry this is taking so long. Okay, here we go. So we have angel of death, Azrael. He's going to be from, we're doing a reverse, so we're doing the core of the issue, so this is going to be our first draw of the deck. So once again, Azrael is showing up, and I'll read that. The assistant to man's creation and the architect of the human body, Azrael stands alone on the shores of mortality, helping remove the souls from the bodies of dying men. Like precious seeds from the rotting core of an apple, the grim harvest is not to be feared, but demands respect, as few other things in time and space. From under the shroud of purpose comes the hands of Azrael. O death, come lay your hands upon me. O death, unfurl your fingers from my destiny. O death, do not search here or there. It will reveal itself in time. It will breach the surface for a moment. It will take you and pull you under. You will know, and the knowledge will fill you even as it consumes your soul. And so the signs of Azrael, I'm sorry, we didn't get that. Azrael. The signs are an apple, the ocean, a skull. So remember that an apple, the ocean, a skull are the signs. So if we ever encounter Azrael, the main component in that is that death is at the core of the issue and a reminder of our own mortality. So let's go on to the negative factor of the reading now. So all right, so death is at the core of the issue. So this could signify various things, like an end to things or death in itself. I mean, pretty standard, but that's the main component that is really affecting the current right now, are those issues of mortality and so cut the cards. Alright. Let's hope we get something different from last time. So, who do we have? Zadokil, Angel of Mercy. Zadokil, Angel of Mercy. So that's the negative factor that is influencing this reading right now. So I'm gonna lay him down there, and okay, so this is the current negative factor. The angel that is at play. So Zadokil for Angel of Mercy. the one who metes out forgiveness, and the one who judges transgressions. Zadkiel is the swift gavel as well as the crushing hammer. Those who have sinned against your fellow man. Zadkiel may relieve you of your punishment, but in asking you, submit yourself to the scales of the angel's judgment and wrath. Zadkiel sees all the cracks and seams of the soul, finds all the things we cover up to convince ourselves of the illusion of a moral existence. Zadkiel reminds us to reveal our failings openly and be judged by those that have the power to forgive. It is only the just who may make such reckoning. So the signs that are for Zadkiel are the scales, rising smoke, a gavel. So scales, rising smoke, a gavel for Zadkiel. So that's what Zadkiel deals with. He did. I guess he, in essence, he's like the judgment card, or justice card in tarot. He's the one that determines justice and mercy, and he balances these upon his scale, on his scales and such. And so, but there is this need for forgiveness, which is in the negative factor. So possibly someone is too forgiving, and this is a bad thing, showing too much mercy and leeway to those that do not deserve it. So I don't know. We'll continue on with the reading and see, because the next is the positive factor. So whatever positive factor that is affecting this reading, this will be based on the next card. So yeah, I've experienced just about every religion, I think. Almost. No, maybe almost. But Buddhists, primarily Buddhists, and Christian. It's so weird. So yeah, I wouldn't say I've ever been into a mosque or a synagogue or anything like that, but why do I keep doing this upside down? Okay, there. So it's upside down? Okay, I don't know how my cards are laid out. Yeah, I mixed them up, sorry. Oh shit, oh well. But who do we have here? Who's the positive? What's the positive factor that's influencing this reading? So who do we have? We have Sandalphon. So the positive factor that is influencing this reading is Sandalphon, and he's the angel of new life. So give you an up close and personal view of that, and let me find Sandalphon. I don't know why they did these cards the way they did. They didn't. Whoever did these cards, great artwork though. Great artwork. Information's a bit I prefer the instinctive reading that goes along with this, but anyways, Sandalphon, angel of new life. When the time is right, the twin angel will return. Sandafon was the first, and now we follow it forward along the shoreline and into the water. Sandafon's footstep brings with it great fear, but also awe and hope. With each step, we move closer to the conclusion and a new beginning. Embrace this epoch. What has come has already passed. What will be is still a dream. Sandafon flows through it all when a new era emerges. The blood of the twin angel brings fertility to everything it touches. Angelarium too was formed this way. So too will the next world, born in the wake of Sandafon. And so the signs of Sandafon are a wheel within a wheel, a child, a spiral. So that's for Sandafon signs. A wheel within a wheel, a child, and a spiral. So this is the current positive factor that's affecting the reading. And so now we must continue on into what will be the nearest future of the reading. So I can't believe I messed these up. See, the backs shouldn't be like this because well, anyways, with Sandafon, it's the angel of new life, and that's a positive factor, you know? So, but when you look at the negative factor, which is mercy, I guess it's saying so far, like, at the core of the issue, we got Azrael, all right? And he's the angel of death. And then we got Zadkiel, angel of mercy, okay, in the negative factor. But then we have Sandafon as the angel of a new life in the positive factor. So what we're looking at is, what I'm thinking is, there is going to be an end to an old life, which I always feel like, you know, it could happen to me or anyone else, with the justice and mercy card of Zadkiel, who whatever is dulled out, or whatever justice is taken, there's a new life at hand to be considered. So anyways, hopefully I won't make this mistake again. Alright, here we go. And what, I'm going to do something a little different. I'll shuffle them once. I'll cut them. And because I really want this to be a instinctual reading, so I'm gonna cut them once, because I feel like I'm not getting the So basically what I did was, we have 2 cards to draw from here, from this. So so what I'm going to do So you guys don't have to look at my ugly mug. What I did was I splayed them out like this, alright? So I'm gonna close my eyes and whatever I feel from you guys, yeah, I feel, let's see if I feel something stronger anywhere. I feel, yeah, it's like leading me towards here. Okay, I close my eyes, and this is what I picked for the next one. So, Razel, that's the nearest future. So, Razel, Angel of Mystery. So, right now we have that in our nearest future, okay? All right, so I'll read that. And with Razel, all right, so right here we have Razel, Angel of Mysteries, all right, and I'll read that to you. Razel, Angel of Mysteries, the Keeper, the Speaker of Truth, all knowledge is pressed within the binding of his book. Razel stands at the foot of the tree of life and observes all of creation, ever the diligent witness, forever transcribing the whole of creation. The book is passed to Enoch through his journey into the tree of life. There are some things we simply cannot know, such as the precious narrative of life. We can know the parts of the play, but not the story's end. Secrets and hidden endings keep the performance alight and dancing through the universe. Razel, wrapped on high, our ever-present observer. We dream and fill Razel's body of mysteries. Our breath turns its pages. Exhale. So the signs of Razel are a book, a mass, code. So that's it. Razel and his signs are a book, a mass, codes. All right, so the nearest future is a mystery, but we have one more card to go. Okay, friends and family. So, if you're still with me, I'll go through these and we'll talk about them, like recap at the end. So, all right. So, what do we feel for the final card? All right, we got them splayed out like this. I'm going to close my eyes and see where I feel I'm drawn over here and over here. I think I feel lost. Like, I still feel right there, right here. This one. Bina, left eye. Let's see if I can get that. Bina, left eye, knowledge. That's quite a trippy looking card. Okay, so what is the final outcome of this? Now, I'm assuming that Bina is a major Khalifa, or not Khalifa, Sifra element in the Sifra. So I think Bina is probably has some important. Let's see if I can get that too. There we go. So Bina is in the left eye. All right, here's Bina. Okay. Left eye knowledge. The third emanation. A flow of light that pours into the world. A candle whose flame may light another without diminishing its own. Bina seeks not only creation, but purpose. She is a flare of pure intent that blossoms from the heart of existence and out into the world. Her energy brings with it a desire for knowledge. She is the force that churns all the potential from higher emanations into a form that can be received by our consciousness. The white orb illuminates the way forward. Bina sits atop the pillar of severity, heading the feminine aspect of the diagram, creating a perfect balance with Chokma at her side. Together they represent a continuum of psychic understanding. While Bina represents the power of knowing, Chokma reveals the power of not knowing. One acts as a vessel as the other fills the vessel, giving it purpose. And now Bina is found in learning, shared experience, creation. So that's what Bina is found in. Learning, shared experience, and creation. That's Bina. So what do we have here? I mean, we understand that at the core of the issue we have Azrael. So there seems to be a death that is soon to take place or is occurring right now. So this is at the core of the issue. An end to a part of, of life. It could be a chapter in someone's life, or it could be that dealing with mortality. But then we look at Zadkiel, and that's the angel of mercy, and this has to deal also with the issues of justice, and he's in the negative factor. So it might be bad justice, it might be corrupt justice, but at the same token, he is there is forgiveness that can be made through Zadkiel and whatever deeds that is best suited for the current. Now, when we go over into the positive factor, we see Sandalphon, and Sandalphon's the angel of new life. Okay, so Sandalphon is telling us that there is a new life awaiting new experiences, a part of an individual to continue on forward, whatever holds true into the future. But then we also have Raziel, angel of mysteries. So let's see if I can get that to... There we go, I think. I don't know. So Raziel is the angel of mysteries. And Raziel cannot disclose what is in the future. It's kind of like the three Maori, Moira, I think they're called, the three Moira. One is spinning the wool, the other one is gathering the wool, and one is cutting the wool. So it has that same concept of the mercy, because when we look down at Raziel and death, and then we look at the mystery that awaits us within a new life with Sandalphon. In the new life that awaits us, it's one that could best be suited to be just an experience within its own, that the current will not know what happens in the future, but what will be gained through experience and knowledge will be Bina, with this idea of the psychic, of knowing how, when, or where this person is able to gain some insight into their life. So that's where the idea of knowledge being a very important component and factor in this reading, because we just know that there is an end, and there is justice that will be fair and justice, even though it's in the negative factor. It might not be the best, but a new life does await the current, and from there, whatever new life that awaits the current is one of mysteries. But what will be gained by the current is knowledge. Knowledge will be gained by the current in this reading. A better psychic insight, a better idea of how and what the world offers, albeit good or bad. So, anyways, I don't know if this reading really resonated with anyone, or if you felt that it was touching upon certain topics. I'm trying not to cover up my mic here. Let me see if I am. Nope. I think I'm fine. Alright. So, yeah. I don't know if it really resonated with anyone, but if it did, that's good. Like I said, this deals with more the divine aspect of the Christian concept of God, I guess. I think this is the Christian or Jewish concept of God, and also I'm thinking the Quran, because I'm not sure, or Muslim, because Muslims also pray to the same God that Christians and Jews do. So it's just that you guys have different prophets, or different messiahs or savior, but it can touch upon those aspects of, if you ever want to delve into more of a theological Abrahamic religion type of study, then you will find that there are elements within the Quran, the Torah, and the Bible that they're all similar, that they all come from the same source, and they all praise the same God. It's not like Buddhism, where, although I would consider Buddha who reaching godliness, I would say that, because shit, damn, Buddha's been around for 1,500 years, longer than Jesus Christ. So and even that's a contentious debate in itself, because whether Jesus Christ existed or not, we don't know for certain. But what I'm saying is, throughout this reading, we can, go back and see that there has to be an end to something, right? With Azrael's the death. Zadkiel, the angel of mercy. This could be a judgment or a justice that will take place It's in the negative factor, but of that, I can see justice being just purely bad, like legal issues or, yeah, anything that's circumvents legal issues is a bad thing. But what awaits in the positive of this is a new life. And of that, you have Raziel, who is the angel of mercy, mysteries, and you don't know where it's going to turn or where it's going to land. And what we can see as the final outcome and result of this reading would be that Bina would be the knowledge that is gained through whatever experience the court will find themselves in. So anyways, if it resonated with you, great. If it didn't, I'm sorry, but you know, I make these videos as like, you know, for people to instinctively pick, you know, try to teach you guys some forms of psychic intuitiveness. So when you go to my my videos, you know, you just like, you don't know what they are, but you just click on them, you know. So it's just something that might drive you to have this reading. So it could resonate with anyone. I'm not like, this goes out to a Sagittarius, this goes out to, you know, I can't do readings like that, you know, like star sign readings like that, or whatever they call them, sun signs. I'm not very good at Western astrology, but I'm pretty good at Eastern astrology. But anyways, thank you for watching. Manji, you guys got that? Manji, everyone. And you guys have a good night. Bye.